Welcome, friends. Today, I'm starting Vlogmas by tackling one of the most important spaces in our home, the living room. I know that we often wait for the new year to make changes, but there's no reason to put it off. A little progress today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. And I have been working on a very special project these past couple of months. And so things have gotten a little bit out of routine when it comes to the home maintenance of things. And so I'm on a path to really reclaim those spaces and get us back to the bare minimum, get us back to zero. So then that way we can start our deep cleaning process again that we always have within our home, because we cannot live like this. We usually have a daily, weekly, monthly, seasonal cleaning schedule. And so what we will do is we will have our daily maintenance things, and then the weekly deeper cleaning task, and then the even monthly deeper cleaning task. Which is why my couch looks so terrible and just really needs to be all the covers taken off and then deep cleaned and then washed and then placed back on. But that's a deeper cleaning task. So I'm not going to worry about that today. I'm just going to worry about the top layer of things. And then at a later date, when we're back in routine, get back into doing things how we normally have it systemized. Hey friends, before we continue with today's Vlogmas episode, I wanted to share something that will truly be a game changer for you next year. Introducing the Home Management and Homeschool Planner by Plan, Prep, Pray. Peace, purpose, productivity, perspective. Crafted with the real life of a homeschool mom in mind. This planner is more than just pages. It's a tool to steward your time, keep your home, and pour into your family's journey with intention. While the world may feel chaotic, we can walk forward with a grounded heart, managing both home and homeschool without losing ourselves in the process. We're called to bring order to our home one day at a time. This planner is for the moms juggling it all, the homeschoolers managing lessons, chores, and schedules while trying to stay grounded in faith. It's for those who long for a tool to bring clarity, balance, and spiritual focus to their days. As moms, we're balancing so much: homeschooling, managing a household, and nurturing our families. The weight of it all can leave us feeling scattered and overwhelmed, and often we're left wondering if we're doing enough. It's easy to feel like there's never enough time, and sometimes we lose sight of the most important relationships in our lives: our relationship with Christ, our families, and even ourselves. And that's where this planner comes in. It's not just about writing things down. It's about creating a rhythm for your day, aligning your heart with your purpose, and making time for what matters most. Daily gratitude and prayer sections to help you start your day centered on Christ. Homeschooling tools like curriculum trackers and yearly goal pages to stay organized. A reusable wet erase bookmark for flexible routines that adapt to your changing seasons. Durable, family-proof design to withstand the beautiful chaos of your busy days. Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5, and I've been navigating this beautiful journey for over 11 years. Through my experiences and the conversations I've had with other homeschool moms, I created this planner to meet our unique needs, because I understand how overwhelming it can be to balance it all. My prayer is that this planner serves as a reminder that we don't have to do it alone, that God is with us every step of the way, offering strength and grace as we fulfill our callings. Join me in bringing this planner to life through our Kickstarter. By pledging today, you're not just supporting a project, you're joining a movement to bring peace and purpose to homes everywhere. Let's embrace this journey together, one intentional day at a time. Now, even with just not being in routine, we still normally do not have this amount of clothes on chairs and stuff. We were just transitioning from spring to winter here over in Kansas. And so that's why there are so many clothes everywhere. Now, believe it or not, it may not look like I am a minimalist, but we are a minimalist family. For the most part, we capsule wardrobe, but with 7 people all together and having both spring and fall clothes in there, it is a lot. And I will most likely than not always have a little toddler in my videos because he does not care if mama is filming. He will be there to help make mess while I clean. So he makes his little appearance several times because he's in the house and we got real kids up in here. But with all that said, I know how hard it can be to find the time to clean and get all these things done, especially with little ones. So one of the tips that I always recommend is to just set a short timer for 20 minutes and then just focus on the essential things. Like cleaning does not have to be all or nothing. That is something that I really had to get through my head when I became a homeschooling mom. And so that is like the biggest thing is just do what you can, even if it's not completely done, which fights against the perfectionist that is in me, but it's better than not doing anything. That's what I've learned personally, at least. I always hear that, oh, Wendy, you're a perfectionist. If you're a perfectionist, how can your house look like that? The thing with me and my perfectionism is because I have that all or nothing mentality, my house can easily become overwhelming to me because I don't have time to make it as perfect as I would like it to be. So when I tell you that like all or nothing mentality is like a real thing. So like, for example, this couch situation has got me so stressed out. I'm like, how did it get this bad? We're not even supposed to be eating in the living room. We're only supposed to be eating on the dining room table. Like, what is going on? Like, the amount of fussing I was doing right now is just not acceptable. Because the truth is, like, I am the one that's supposed to be like maintaining and making sure that everybody's supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. And when I slack, a lot of the times everything else will fall through the cracks. And that's just the part of my role as homemaker. And as much as I can complain, my littles and my hubby have been really holding it down as I work to launch this planner. It has taken a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of my free time and energy and attention. But it's just one of those things that it was only for a season, thankfully, and that, I felt that the Lord had called me to do. Fortunately, it is hopefully going to be such a blessing to other homemakers to help them organize and balance all the things that they've been called to. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments about the planner or anything like that. I'd be happy to answer them for you. So right here, this is our little front nook that we have. I am really working towards us just not wearing shoes in the house anymore. I've been learning so much about that and the amount of germs and things that are carried in through our shoes and is honestly just really grossing me out. So one of the things that I want to do before we fully transition over to not wearing shoes in the house anymore is to deep clean the carpets with a carpet cleaner. We have the carpet cleaning machine or the vacuum cleaner looking carpet cleaner thingy, but it's just finding the time to do that because it runs through so much water and it takes so much time to actually get it done. But it's just on the constant running list of things that need to get done. But yeah, so that is just something that I noticed that really, really needs to get done just for the hygiene of our house and different things like that. I am so grateful for this little shoe rack though, because it is just created a hub of a situation for us to be able to house all of our shoes and all those things. And so I know how annoying it is to just have a front door full of shoes to trip over. So that shoe rack just is a great place and like a constant visual reminder for them to like put your shoes in here, put your shoes in here. And for the most part, they do a really good job at it. Now, this little vacuum cleaner is the not good. So I don't recommend it. I got it on sale. It was like 30 something dollars. And I'm like, 30 something dollars for a vacuum cleaner. How bad could it be? It's pretty bad. And I can understand why it was 30 something dollars. But you know what? It does the job for the most part. And it vacuums up the space. So beggars can't be choosers. And we've got an upstairs and a downstairs. And I very much wanted to not have to constantly be bringing the vacuum cleaner up and down. And so I was like, all right, we could get something cheap. And then that way we can have a vacuum cleaner on both floors per se. No, but for real, y'all, the couch is like driving me crazy. But it's okay. We're not going to focus on that, right? We're going to focus on progress over perfection. And the progress is that couch used to be covered with clothes and now it is not. And so we are doing good, okay? And then next week we will wash that couch. I'm just saying. But, anyways, so I am so looking forward to getting our Christmas tree in here, which was another big, like, just like motivation is to get the Christmas tree in. So I really wanted to clean up the living room and make sure that was nice and neat before we get the Christmas tree put in. Do you guys have those spots that are just like the spot where people dump a bunch of things? That is this thing behind the couch. This three-wheeled cart thing that is behind our couch is just a dumping zone. And that's just where all the like random things go and they just put it there, whether it is a sweater or a remote control or cords or whatever, they're dumping it behind that couch. And so I really want to do something different back here. The only issue is we've got the projector there where we project onto the white wall that's opposite that couch, and the height is perfect. So still trying to work on some ideas of what we can do with that. And then at some point, I've got to get these pictures hung up. We planned on taking our own pictures and putting them in the frames and then getting those hung up. But, another problem for another day, or for a different day, I should say. And we can finally get this part at least straightened up. All the like baskets of schoolwork, they're dumping them back here. And I'm just like, yo, we've got like a whole classroom downstairs. Like, what is your schoolwork doing behind the couch? But it's okay. Took 2 seconds, picked it up, moved it. We're all good. One of the things that I love about just these like focused cleaning areas is that I now have an area that I can go to and I'm not visually overstimulated by that area. Like, one area of my home might be completely destroyed, but whenever I'm stressed out, I just come back to my living room and I look at my living room like, oh, you know what? It's all right. We gonna get there. One step at a time. We gonna get there. It's gonna be all right. All right. So God is good. We gonna get there. Anyhow. So I just realized that my other vacuum cleaner has completely given out, and which kind of sucks, but thank God I have two. So I'm really looking forward to spending Vlogmas with you ladies as we get this house back in order and hopefully get to some of those deep cleaning tasks that I talked about earlier. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, because a lot of what I'm doing is taking things from one area and putting them in their correct area. And so you will see that once I actually get to that area, I now have to deal with the things, but I try not to deal with it in the moment just because then I'll get distracted doing something else. So all that to say, this is the final living room reveal. As you can tell, the hallway awaits, and this is going to be for part two, for day two, coming out tomorrow. So make sure you are subscribed. So for when we tackle this hallway bathroom situation. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.